Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm a software engineer here at Neo Labs, and today I'm going to walk you through how to install Neo onto a Windows machine. The installation for Windows is pretty easy. If you start here at our docs, we have instructions for installing Neo on Windows. There's two main requirements here. You need the Windows installer, which you can get with your license when you sign up. And you also need a Neo system running PubKeeper, which we'll walk through next. So step one, you need to go to the Windows Platform Installer. So on this link, you'll go down and install the Windows installer for Neo Lite. And when that's done installing, we'll open it up. Go ahead and click Run. And we'll just follow the on-screen prompts to let it install everything we need. This is the license agreement you need to accept for Neo. And then here we just talk about the basic setup. This installer is meant for just bare bones Windows. Maybe you don't have anything installed or any dev tools set up already. And this will get everything you need set up for you. If you already have a lot of things that this is going to install, you can just skip those parts and kind of customize this install for how you use your machine. So we'll go next. We're going to install this into a /neo/projects directory so we can organize all of our Neo projects. And here it's going to show you everything that's about to install. So the Neo binary Git, .NET Framework and Visual Studio for working with Windows, and then Python 3.6.3, along with the project template for the plant demo, which we're going to start off with. So click Next. I'm going to name this My Plant. I'm going to run Neo on port 8181. That's the default port, but it's going to work great for this. So the next step is your PubKeeper configuration. This comes into step 2 that I talked about. So the next part is you need a Neo system with PubKeeper. That you get by going to the system designer. And when we create a new system, I'm going to name this virtual plant. And I'm going to choose a system template for the virtual plant. We'll accept. And this requires a template running on a local instance. That's what we're about to install. So this gets your system set up. Once we get in here, we want to click this edit menu, and we're going to grab this host name and this token for a PubKeeper. So I'm going to copy this, bring it into the installer, paste it. Same thing with the token. Paste that there. We'll move on. At the end, it's going to create a desktop shortcut for this project that'll just allow you to access your virtual plant just from the desktop and start it up. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then here's a quick description of everything it's about to do. This is everything we want, so we're going to install. This will probably take a few minutes, up to 30 minutes to install every framework you need. If you have all this already, it's probably just going to skip that and get you moving a lot faster. So here we're at the Visual Studio installer. We're just going to follow the on-screen prompts for that. Now we're installing Visual Studio. The next step will be Git for pulling down any project repos that we use, adding blocks, and adding version control for your own projects. Here you can see that Python's installed and we're installing the Neo wheel. along with all the dependencies that it's going to use. And now we're adding the virtual plant project template in. All the blocks. And go back to our Windows installer. And everything's finished. So now back in our installer, we see that everything's finished for the Neo setup, and our last option is to check this box to start running Neo. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Neo's going to start up, running the My Plant project. And now if we go back over to our system designer, we'll open the virtual plant instance. And we're running. Go ahead and center ourselves. And here's the virtual plant workshop, running everything you need to get started with a distributed Neo project. So that's been everything you need to install Neo and get it running on a Windows machine. If you get stuck along any part of this process, or you need help taking this even further, click the intercom icon and we're always here to help you out.